The Curious Caterpillar and the Blossom's Secret. In a quiet meadow filled with wildflowers, there lived a small, curious caterpillar named Coco. Coco was not like the other caterpillars who were content with munching on leaves and basking in the sun. She was always asking questions, wondering about the world beyond her tiny green leaf. One day, as Coco crawled along a tall, swaying grass stalk, she spotted a beautiful flower that she had never seen before. It had petals in every shade of pink and purple, and its fragrance filled the air like a sweet melody. "Wow," Coco whispered. "I wonder what secret this flower holds." So, being the curious caterpillar she was, she decided to get closer. She slowly and carefully made her way to the flower's stem, marveling at its soft, velvety petals. As she reached the flower, a gentle voice called out, "Hello, little one. What brings you here?" Coco was startled and looked up. To her surprise, the flower was speaking to her. It was not an ordinary flower. It was a wise, ancient blossom known as the Blossom of Secrets. "I'm just curious," Coco replied. "I've never seen a flower like you before. Do you have a secret?" The Blossom of Secrets smiled gently. "Oh, yes, little caterpillar, I have a secret. But it is not one that can be told. It must be experienced." Coco's eyes sparkled. "How can I experience it?" The blossom looked down at her and said softly, "To understand the secret of the blossom, you must first learn the secret of change." Coco was confused. "Change? What do you mean?" The blossom's petals shimmered as it continued. "You see, little caterpillar, I am not always a flower. I was once a seed, buried deep in the earth. I grew and I changed. And one day I bloomed. Just as you, too, will change. You will not always be a caterpillar." Coco thought about this for a moment. "But I like being a caterpillar. Why would I want to change?" The blossom chuckled softly. "Change is not something to fear, little one. It is a gift. With change comes growth, and with growth comes a new way of seeing the world. You will become something beautiful, just as I once did." Coco felt a little unsure, but she decided to trust the blossom. She spent the next few days lying beneath its petals, listening to the wind, watching the world around her, and thinking about what the blossom had said. Slowly, she began to feel a stirring within herself, a longing to grow, to explore, and to become something new. One morning, Coco felt a strange, exciting sensation. It was time. Coco climbed to a quiet, safe branch and began spinning herself into a cozy cocoon. Inside, she rested and waited, not sure what was happening but trusting in the process of change. Days passed, and as the cocoon grew quiet, Coco felt herself transforming. Her body stretched and shifted, and soon she felt the urge to emerge. She broke free from the cocoon and blinked her eyes open. When she looked down, she was no longer a caterpillar. She was a beautiful butterfly, with wings that sparkled like the morning sun, in shades of purple and gold. She fluttered her wings, amazed at the freedom and beauty she now had. Coco flew up toward the Blossom of Secrets, her heart full of joy. "You were right," Coco said, her voice full of wonder. "Change is beautiful. I can see the world in a whole new way." The blossom smiled, its petals glowing. "And now, you have experienced the secret of change. It is not something to fear. It is the key to your growth and your future." Coco soared high above the meadow, her wings carrying her to new adventures, knowing that change was a part of life's beautiful journey. The end. Moral of the story: change is a natural part of life. While it may seem scary at first, it is through change that we grow, learn, and become the best versions of ourselves. Embrace it, and the world will open up in ways you never imagined. Butterfly cherry blossom sparkles.